A collection of deities worshipped by the Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians in ancient times is known as the Anunnaki. In this video, we will learn about Anunnaki, or called ancient aliens, Planet 9 Nibiru. Also, one curious question: did ancient aliens change human DNA? Do not forget to subscribe now. We will bring more researches like these in our next video. The Anunnaki are depicted as pantheon deities in the earliest Sumerian literature that date back to the Post-Akkadian period. They are described as the god of the heavens and the goddess of earth, and their main duty was to choose the fates of humanity. Ancient Sumer was made up of several city-states and was located in Mesopotamia. Armed forces, mathematics, and writing were all well developed among the Sumerians. A significant portion of their writings also educate modern readers about Sumerian civilization. Between 4100 until about 1750 B.C., the Sumerian civilization flourished. Sumer was named after the country of the enlightened kings. One of the earliest civilizations to split time into hours and minutes was Sumer. The Anunnaki were frequently depicted as passing judgment on people in stories. Some researchers think the Anunnaki might have actually existed. They may have come from another planet, according to a common hypothesis. Many people think they originated from the mysterious planet X called Nibiru, which they claim came very close to Earth thousands of years ago. Planet Nibiru, commonly referred to as Planet X or Wormwood, is a rogue planet or planetary system that makes an eccentric 3,600-year orbit around the Sun. The Sumerian cuneiform tablets and writings, which date back 5,000 years, are where the word Nibiru first appeared. Nibiru, which translates as Planet of the Crossing, was frequently represented in cuneiform by a cross or other type of winged disc. Why would aliens visit Earth and assume the role of gods? Of course, to enslave the human race. According to proponents of this hypothesis, the Anunnaki made the Sumerians mine gold for them. The Anunnaki then made their way back to Planet X after they got what they required. Some claim the Anunnaki were a species of reptile humanoids. They contend that these reptiles contributed to the Sumerians' development of their mathematical and writing systems. They also believe that the reptiles still exist now and have influence over people. What if these extraterrestrials played around with our DNA in order to improve our intelligence, the biblical tree of the knowledge of good and evil, but refrained from giving us the genetic fruit from the tree of eternal life? Do the events surrounding Adam and Eve have anything to do with the aliens' experiments? The genes of an old, unidentified progenitor left in the DNA of modern people by hominin species. In contrast to our distant predecessors, only 7% of our DNA is specific to modern humans. The DNA of 279 modern people from throughout the world and fossilized Neanderthal and Denisovan remains that date back 40,000 to 50,000 years are used in the research. Furthermore, 15% of these super-archaic regions may have been passed down to living modern humans, and 1% of the Denisovan genome presumably originated from an unidentified, more distant relative, possibly Homo erectus. The latest discoveries support previously documented instances of gene transfer between early humans and their relatives and also suggest fresh evidence of interbreeding. Given the frequency of these occurrences, the researchers conclude that DNA exchange was probably a result of any time and geographic overlap between two groups. With only a small number of ancient genomes available, their new algorithm resolves the difficult problem of locating minute traces of gene flow that happened hundreds of thousands of years ago. In other species where interbreeding has taken place, including wolves and dogs, this technique may also be helpful for analyzing gene flow. By collaboratively reconstructing the whole evolutionary history of a collection of sequences from both modern humans and archaic reptilian hominins, it exemplifies what may be learned about deep human history. Subscribe now for our next ancient aliens, space and astronomy videos.